let's look at warm-up 53. Number 1, in order to attend the carnival, students must pay a $5 admission fee plus 75 cents per ticket or per ride ticket. How many tickets are purchased if a student spends $11? This says write an equation and solve. This was a problem that I saw yesterday on some tests. People just solved it, but they didn't write the equation. And remember, that's the 7th grade standard. Does somebody know what that equation is? Elijah, what do you think it is? Okay, so, well, let's go back and let's look. It's $5 plus 75 cents per ride. And we don't know how many ride tickets there are. So, what does per mean? Can somebody tell me what I do in math when I see per? What do you think? Multiply. So it's 75 cents times the number of tickets. So it's kind of written right there. $5 plus 75 cents per ticket equals they spent exactly $11. What's the first thing I need to do? Asia? Okay, subtract 5 from both sides, and we get 75 cents per ticket equals $6. So, essentially, they had $11, they spent $5 to get in, that leaves $6 to spend on tickets, right? So, that's why we have to get rid of that constant first. We have to figure out, we have to get rid of how much they spend to get in. And now, what are we going to do, Michaela? Divide both sides by 75 cents. Very good. And we are left with the tickets equals, and when we do 6 divided by 75? 8. How many tickets are purchased? 8 tickets are purchased. Make sure you go back and you look at the actual question. How many tickets are purchased? 8 tickets are purchased. Let me put my D on the end. So, you are making sure that you wrote an equation, you had an answer, you did the math, and you have words. So, lots of you, when you get your test results back today or tomorrow, you guys are getting yours back today, you'll see that sometimes you got half point. So it's like 0.5, so that means you missed part of it. I don't normally do that, but I gave you credit for that. So a lot of times you had the right answer, but you didn't have the equation. You had the equation, but you didn't have the right answer. You didn't have words. So make sure if you're doing corrections that you go back and you do all 3 of the things you need. Equation or inequality, an answer, and words. All right, number 2. Write in inequality and solve. So that means a less than, equal to, greater than, or greater than, equal to. And a lot of you yesterday, you were asked to write an inequality on the test, and you just used an equal sign. And is that doing what you're supposed to do? No, you probably only got half credit. Okay? A computer salesperson is paid a base amount of $100 per month. For each computer he sells, he will receive $15. So it's $15 per computer. This month he would like to make at least $450. Let's think about that. What does that mean, at least $450? So how do you interpret that, Ava? Yeah, at least means he wouldn't mind making $500. He wouldn't mind making $1,000. But the least that he can make is $450. So we know this has to be a greater than, equal to $450. So sometimes you've got to really think about what sign is going to go there, what inequality sign. All right, anybody know what goes on this side of the inequality sign? Anybody solve that? All right, Ava. $100 plus $15 per computer. It should look like that. $100 plus $15 per computer. So the first thing we do is we take that $100 base salary off to figure out how much he needs to make for his commission. So he has to $15 per computer, greater than or equal to $350. Everybody see why we have to take that $100 right off the top? He wants $450. He knows he's going to get $100. So he's going to have to earn the rest. He's going to have to earn the $3.50 by making $15 per computer. Now we're going to divide by 15. Divide by 15. And the computers must be greater than or equal to, what did we get? Well, but we didn't get that. We interpreted that. What's the number we got in the calculator? So 23.3 repeating. And he can't sell 23 computers and a third of another, right? Somebody's not going to say, well, I really just want, like on this one computer, could you just give me the CPU? You can buy them like that, but not from a whole computer, right? So we've got to interpret it. If he sold 23, would he make enough money? What's 23 times 15 on your calculator? How much? 23 times 15 is 480? Oh, it's 345. So if he only sold 23, he'd have 345. That's not enough, right? So we know that he needs to sell 24. So if you just left this, C has to be greater than or equal to 23.3. That is not a correct answer. You have to decide, is it 23 or is it 24? And I did that by saying 23 times 15, and we got 345, which is not enough. So then we had to go up to 24 computers. Any questions on that? No? Okay, let's put that to the side. We've got to get some things glued into our journals super quick. We're starting a new unit. You need your journals. All right, so we're in our journal. We left off on 56 and 57. I want you to number the next set of pages through 70. So after 57, turn the page, 58, 59, number through 70, and then we'll start gluing some things in. You're just picking up numbering through 70. Wherever you left off, number through 70. All right, we've numbered through 70, correct? All right, so in your stack, the top 3 papers look like this: vocabulary, this paper, and this paper. Set those to the side. Take the first 3 off your stack and set them to the side. Okay? Now you're left with your I can statements for this unit. There's 5 pages. 5 pages of I can statements. You can cut those smaller if you want. And then we're going to start putting those on 58. So the first one will go on 58. The next one will go on 59. Turn the page. The next 2 on 60 and 61. Think about this last page. When I turn the page, where do you think I'm going to put the last page? 63, right? Whenever we can, we leave this one, we'll leave 62 blank. So, those 2, those 2. So, 58, 59, 60, 61, skip 62 and glue on 63. Raise your hand if you have a question. If you get done, you can help a neighbor cut. Some people cut a little bit quicker than others. The last one is the one, leave 62 blank, glue on 63. Okay, so let's look. Everyone look. We had the I cans on 58, 59, 60, 61, and 63, right? The next page, you are going to write unit rate. That's 65. Just write rate and unit rate. This is that green foldable that you're about to watch the video and complete. When you complete that video, you're going to glue it right here on page 65. Rate and unit rate. That's all you're doing right now is just writing that. And this is where that green foldable that you are about to watch a video and complete, you're going to glue it here when you're done. Everybody understand that? Then you're going to turn the page. 66 is going to be this vocabulary page. 67 is this Olivia page. You'll turn the page, blank, making connections on 69. So let's look at that again. Rate and unit rate on 65. The next two pages, this vocabulary on 66, Olivia on 67, skip 68, and on 69 is making connections. All you're doing is gluing those things in. We'll get to them in a couple of days. So get those glued in. Get your table of content up to date. And then you can watch the video to complete the foldable.